Gary, we're up in the VIP tonight after a disappointing home defeat. What do you make of that?
Yeah, VIP room. You sort of would say VIP performance, I suppose, Lee, and just without the champagne on the end of it. We've done so many good things tonight. There was so many pleasing things in the performance, but the one bit that matters, we never quite got right. And there was too many players to single out that were guilty of that. You could go through the team, and it just wasn't the offensive players as well. You could look at some of our set plays we'd got on the end of and just never guided them into the net. We created so many opportunities, and I don't believe you can create that many opportunities and walk off the pitch with 0 goals, but we have. Listen, there's no question that there's a group of players there that have got to own it. We know how important this game is to the supporters, and it was very much emphasised in all of our preparation, and especially my team talk. And as I've just said to you, I felt the performance was right where it needed to be. It had lots of intensity, lots of energy, lots of good quality. But as I've just said, when it come to putting the ball in the back of the net, we was just a bit shy. And it's not just been today. You could quite easily revert back to game 1 against Kingstonians and on from there. We've been nowhere near efficient enough. And I just said down to Nick and in the bar, we can't do no more in terms of offensive stuff, but we will. But all of the 4, 5, 6 weeks of training, right from the end of pre-season, we've worked tirelessly on combinations, on 2v1s, on finishing drills, on different moments, different situations, restarts, all the stuff that reverts back to putting the ball in the net. And it's being carried out in training, but it's just not we're reverting into games, and we need to be better, no doubt, in the offensive areas, and our players know that.
We've got a lot of good strikers.
Yeah.
Is it difficult to find the right blend?
No, I don't think that's the case, because you look at where we're at. I think Addy's got 4. I think Moses has got 5. Alfie's up and running now. Frank's up and running. Frank's played in slightly deeper areas to the top end of the pitch. Maybe the wide players need to chip in with a little bit more, and so maybe the defenders and midfielders. Everyone's guilty of it. You could quite easily say, how many times did the ball drop to great areas on the edge of the box to midfielders today, and either the goalkeeper wasn't worked or the target wasn't it? There's no one in the team that's not guilty of it, and I don't think it's to do with combinations or team selections or such. We're creating so many chances, Lee. You can't continue to keep creating what we're creating and not getting the return. So we will ram it down their throat, I feel, on Thursday, and I think the players know that, and that's not me being harsh. I think all of our entries tonight and all of our chances we created, I'm gonna clip, and we're gonna do some analysis on Thursday again, but when it comes to the pressure situations, that little bit of composure, that bit of calmness in the chaos, we've got to be better.
Was there a hangover from Saturday, do you think?
I feared there would be, because so much was put in, and I made a couple of changes on the back of that to try and freshen it up. We obviously brought young Charlie in, which allowed us to move Ben into midfield, which I felt had the desired effect. Charlie's had to hit the ground running in a real intense cup, derby. It was a fear of ours as the management team sort of went into team selection, that how much we looked at the physical output. It was through the roof on Saturday. But again, could we have asked any more in terms of energy, in terms of tempo, in terms of intensity? It had everything. It just never had the bit that matters, putting the ball in the net. And I've said that 3 times now, and it tells you how frustrated I am this evening, because it was a game I really wanted to win. Our first derby game against opposition that I know our supporters don't overly like.
Games are coming thick and fast. 3 this week. Chance to play again and put things right on Saturday.
Yeah, we've obviously got FA Trophy. Everyone has out of our division, but we wanted to climb back into the the upper region of the division tonight, and And as I've just sat here and said, the performance maybe wanted more, and maybe we should have been, but we're not. So we have trophy the weekend. We do have the opportunity of calling the game against Dulwich. The league have gave us that opportunity to pull that and prepare for our FA Cup fixture. But on the back of the disappointments tonight, I'm not sure I'm prepared to do that, because I do want to start climbing the table, because the league campaign, I said it on Saturday, is our priority, and we need to continue to have that mindset. So do we want a blank week leading into Sheppey, or do we want to get a morale boosting league win? So we'll have another further discussion this evening, but as it stands, I think we're gonna play the game out on Tuesday against Dulwich, post obviously Felixstowe on Saturday.
Okay, thanks very much, Gary.
You're welcome.